What comes to your mind at this point in time in terms of legislation that needs to be enacted or budget changes that need to occur?
Well, I think, again, using the cracker saying that my dad quoted often, we can't eat our seed corn. And in effect, we are doing that through the lack of investment that we're making in education, in healthcare, in early learning, in after-school programs. And as a result, we have the highest teen incarceration rate in the country. We have the highest aggressive teen crime rate in the country. So we've got to start spending money in success and not in failure. That's true not just in criminal justice, but that's true in remedial education, where we spend billions on remedial education. Because if a kid can't read in first grade, he's not going to be able to read in fourth grade. By seventh or eighth grade, he's going to be out creating problems because of frustration. So we've got to get on the front end. Even in this legislative session, we're seeing cuts being made to vital programs like Healthy Start, Early Learning, Head Start, Children's Service Councils, as well as the overall education budget. Well, I think we've got to look at, nobody's, I think at this point going to say we can raise taxes, because we can't raise taxes. We're in tough times. But we've got to look at transferring money that we're spending now on failure, emergency rooms, remedial education, and corrections into investments in early learning, so that the kids that are prepared emotionally, so when they get to first grade, they're reading. Steve, 40% of the kids in our schools now can't read at grade level. 40%. 100 and some thousand kids in Florida every year are not graduating from high school. Every one of those kids is not just a personal tragedy, but that's $250,000 that we're losing from our economy because we're not graduating and we're incarcerating those youth.